everyone, it's Simplicity and welcome back to a new video. Today we have another part of a Birthstone Legacy Challenge. So the party was supposed to start, he's not home. So it's kind of not working all too well, like I'll show you here. Like nobody's here. So the party's not gonna go, so we're gonna go and interview this guy for a job instead. Because she's up, she may as well, and then we'll bring her home and she can, go back to bed or whatever. But she's got the very pregnant waddle going on right now. I think it was possibly worse than it was in the last part. So I guess we might be having a baby in this part, I'm going to assume. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and just see what we can kind of, get up to here a little bit. And just kind of chill. I've actually really been enjoying this series quite a bit. But I've noticed that analytically it's not doing its best. So if you are not all enjoying the series, just let me know and I can, come up with something else to do. But sometimes I hate my jobs. We the case of the hacker elite. So we have to go and hack somebody's computer. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, full moon. She's like, I'm going to go ahead and change into my formal outfit. But okay, we're going to go ahead and head home. And I think we're going to probably try and do the hacking computer situation tonight. Just because her energy is pretty good as is. And I don't want her being awake at 3 a.m. So I think we'll go ahead and do the hacking part tonight. And then if we can at least finish this case, I won't be all too worried when it comes to having the baby. Because I'd kind of like to not have a whole lot to do. We do have that lovely full moon lighting going on right now. But I'm going to let her come over here and grab something to eat really quick. Just to make sure that she's kind of taking care of herself. The dog actually isn't doing too bad. Charlie's a little bit tired. And could also use a chew toy. So we're going to go ahead and open this really quickly. But it looks like he wants to go ahead and go to sleep right there in the hallway. But at least there's a toy out here if he wants it. I'm going to let him sleep though. I feel like that's very cute. So she's going to go ahead and eat her horribly cooked mac and cheese, which I can't imagine. And we're just going to kind of wait for her to finish this. I would, honestly, if my mac and cheese looked like this, I wouldn't eat it. You couldn't pay me enough to eat that. So we'll go ahead and clean that up when she's done. Yeah, not appetizing. Calypso and Melissa have gotten married. Christy's passing away. Not sure why Artemis got stuff from her. And Lynette and Melissa moved in with Calypso. So that's fine. She wants to write a love letter to Daryl. So I think we'll go ahead and do that really quick. We can go ahead and send him a little bit of a love letter. And I don't know. I feel like we could probably get the hacking done. It is kind of getting a little bit late. But I still feel like we'd be able to get it done. Megan and Artemis are having some issues. I don't know what's up with those two. They're very hot and cold. So we're going to go ahead, if I can click on the computer properly. We're going to go ahead and hack Courtney's computer. And you want to pet Charlie and buy a music box. I've never bought a music box in this game. My Sims get the pop-up for it all the time, and I've never done it. So I'm going to go ahead and let her write this little love note here. She hasn't really figured out the toxicity and how Daryl's not a good influence on her yet. So she's kind of, still in that phase of everything's perfect and good. I need to go ahead and put my walls up here really quick so we can get a picture. I'm clicking on all the wrong buttons. It's just going to be one of those days. You can kind of see the stars in the background as well. Very pretty sky tonight. But alright, that's a good enough picture for that. So there we go. So it looks like our love letter is done. And if she's wanting to become a business partner, which I don't see her doing. Calypso and Melissa have been out arm in arm. But we're going to go ahead and hack Courtney's computer here really quickly. See if we can get this part done. And then we'll probably go ahead and let her head off to bed. Celeste got beat in a chess game. Okay, so after we are done here, I'm going to let her come up here and get some sleep. And we should be pretty good to go. It is really, really late. But you know. Alright, so we are back. It is now the next morning. So we finished everything. She's got an aching back from her pregnancy, but she just got up, had some breakfast, and we're going to go ahead and report our findings to this little old man. Looks like a maid just got here. So everything's going decently well so far, at least. So we're going to go ahead, head over, report our findings to this old man. Alright, so here he is. So let's go ahead and report our findings. Gassed when I mentioned I used the term noopin' poopin'. Okay, so we've had that case before, I think. Why are we being invited inside his house? Oh. Huh. Okay, so this is actually Ricky's house. I don't know how I feel about that now. I feel like that's a little weird. So I think instead we're going to come over here. We're going to go ahead and obtain an investigator case. Okay, so we just got this one here. It looks like Forrest was hacked. So we're going to go ahead and head over to interview him, see what's going on. And she has the want to watch a raccoon. Okay. So we're going to just keep on heading over here. We probably shouldn't be working at this point of being pregnant. But, you know, it's not too big of a deal. She does have an achy back. But hopefully we can at least interview this guy, see if we can maybe wrap up this case before the baby's born. So Corey hacked into his computer, stole some files, and used them for an ill-gotten promotion at work. I'm not going to say I'm surprised. We all saw how Corey quickly turned up on Garnet after Garnet said that she wasn't interested in Corey. Okay, so she's over here. We actually have some of the family. So we have Lavar over here, which just really quickly I'll show you. So Lavar is... So we actually have 3 grandkids, which I didn't realize. But that would be Craig's son. So he's with Elena here, which is kind of funny. Okay. Jordan and Hudson weren't listed as siblings in this save, apparently. And had some kids together. I shall pretend I did not see it. Because they were married. And had a bunch of kids. They had 5 kids. But I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. I also didn't know Andre was still alive. But I'm going to pretend that I didn't see that. Okay. I think the only relation they had was the same mom, but they didn't end up looking anything like each other. Has a setup of a novice hacker. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and report our findings to Forrest. And just kind of see what we can do. At least this was a fairly easy case. And then we should be able to go ahead and take a bit of a break after her work. Yuck, this is one dirty house. Since you're new in town, I can offer my help for a bit so I don't have to smell your house from mine. The last time I had this pop up was the rats. But that wasn't in this save. Do I have a rat issue again? I don't see a bunch of trash anywhere. Now, I am seeing a lot of fruit scattered around my house. There's an onion here that wasn't there before. Though, honestly, the last time I had this pop-up was in my current household, and my lot was overtaken by rats. But there was, like, garbage outside. And I don't see any. There's a random pumpkin in my kitchen now, so I have, like, a bunch of stuff. We have, what is this? A carrot. We have, what is this? Lavender. There's a bunch of, like, random herbs and vegetables around my house right now. Something over here. We have a lime. Okay, so that job is done and good to go. So I'm going to let her come home and make something to eat. We'll just go ahead and do a little bit of a Greek salad. I scared a few furballs away. The rest are up to you, especially the ugly ones. Okay, but, like, you're not even at my house. And I didn't see any rats. And you're, like, in the middle of the street. So I'm... What is happening? I'm so confused. Because that should have meant that we had rats. But I didn't see any. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and head on home. This is not the car to be driving in the middle of a rainstorm. But, you know, she's over here doing it anyways. I'm going to have to go ahead and clean up our lot a little bit from all of the herbs and veggies that are around the house. But it should be fairly easy to do, but I'm going to let her go ahead and eat something really quick. So we're going to go ahead. I'm probably just going to end up selling all of this, if I'm honest. I feel like it's a little weird. Have fun. I'll see you around the neighborhood. All right. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in her inventory for right now. I've got to pay attention because they can quite literally be on any single surface. And there's a good chance that I'll end up missing something. So we have this giant pumpkin, which obviously I can't miss the pumpkin. We have a carrot. We had the lime over here on the table. We had the lavender back here. Okay. Oh, we have green leaf out here. I don't know. I don't see anything else. I think that was there before. I'm pretty sure that's a light. Pretty sure. So, I don't currently see anything else. I think we're good. I honestly didn't see any rats. So, if we end up having rats getting out a lot, I don't see them. Because normally there's like a bunch of like trash piles. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will link that video in the cards, but I don't see the normal reminiscence of the rat. But can you come over here and grab a plate for me instead of going to the rocking chair, please and thank you. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything else, so I think we're good. But we're going to go ahead and let her eat something. I'm just going to go ahead and sell everything because we could, use some extra money. We have a baby coming in. So if I can go ahead and sell some of these things, I will. I should also probably... Oh, well, I guess we're not eating our salad. So it's apparently baby time. So I haven't checked the results for the poll that I mentioned on my community tab for last week's episode because I'm actually filming this right after I filmed the last part. So I'll have to go ahead and check that at some point. Okay, so we just had a baby girl. So she's born with the excitable trait. I'm going to name her Marilyn, which is kind of similar to Marina. But if we end up going the vampire way, I feel like the name kind of works either way, whether we go mermaid or vampire. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and randomize her traits just because we don't know what way we're going with this generation. And I guess we're not having a boy because she is only allowed to have one kid. So Marilyn, either way, is going to be the heir of the next generation. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and get a picture here really quickly. Oh, it actually looks like Dale showed up as well. All right, there we go. So you can kind of see he's in the background there. But we're going to go ahead and head on home. So we are back and Marilyn is upstairs in her crib. We're trying to see if I can get Daryl to move in with us. So she's asking him to sleep over, which I mean, I guess that works because then we don't have to worry about him leaving. And now they're not getting along. Okay, so these two are a little bit confusing to me. I'm trying to get them up to being sociable, but it's not seeming to work for me as of right yet. But I'm hoping we can move him in this part because then we can kind of, direct the relationship a little bit better and start to kind of make them a little bit more toxic, and how Amethyst kind of starts to realize like Daryl's not a good influence on her. We can ask him to be a roommate, but that's not necessarily what I want. Like, that would still cause him to be like living here, but I kind of want to have control over him. So I think we're just going to keep on trying to see if we can get up to being sociable. I understand that you want to eat your salad. I get that completely. But right now, we really need to get him to move in, and then I will let you eat your salad all you want. It doesn't seem like she knows any of his traits. Artemis is completely broke. She's confessing to watching him while he sleeps. These two are a little bit weird. He did not seem to like that as much as she did. Maybe we'll go ahead and give him a friendly hug. She wants to talk about the rain. She really seems to enjoy her weather talk. Okay, so we're finally up to being sociable. We're going to go ahead and ask if he will move in. And then she can come over here and grab her Greek salad. Looks like the dog food actually needs to be filled as well, so she can do that after she eats. All right, so we are back. It is now Sunday morning, and we're over here taking care of Marilyn. Looks like Troy is currently in here. I'm not sure why. I think he was complaining that the baby was crying. I'm not all too sure, but Megan and Artemis are back doing their thing. Troy's gone to bed, which is perfectly fine because Marilyn's in a good mood now that she shouldn't wake you up from crying. So you can come over here and get some sleep. Put her back in her crib. And then I think we'll head on downstairs and I'm going to, what is this? Greens and herb sauce. Okay. So I think we're going to put that away and then you can come and grab some Greek salad for breakfast. I guess technically it'd be a late lunch. You're also getting a little bit hungry, so you can grab some food after you shower. But there we go. So Marilyn's happy and chilling in her crib. Charlie's also very happy. Also seems to really like Juliet. And as you can see, I didn't do the rest of the outfits. I only did the everyday. So some of the outfits might be a little bit of a mess. But for Charlie here really quick, it is actually his birthday. So I want to go ahead and trigger his age transition as well. But I'm going to let everybody go ahead and eat first so that they're not getting distracted by the puppy aging up. But I'm very excited. I don't know. I can't remember if Charlie's a big dog or a little dog. But he's always kind of gave me like big dog energy. So I guess we'll see. Where did he go? Here's the little pup over here. So let's go ahead and he peed in the house. Okay, we're going to scold him for being a piggy first. We just received some tax returns. We just got 2,344 simoleons, which is quite nice. So there we go. We just scolded him for being a piggy. I don't know what Daryl and Juliet are doing. Hyper doesn't really bother me too much on whether he ends up hyper. But we're going to go ahead and trigger his age transition so that we can go ahead and see what he looks like when he gets older. So, trigger age transition, yes. Because I know that we could wait till like 7 o'clock, but I'm very curious to see what he looks like. So, we're going to go ahead and wait here for little Charlie to age up. Have a little bit of a birthday party here for the pup. But I'm excited that he's going to be able to like go upstairs and actually use the dog bed that I had placed down now. Because I never actually put one in down here. Oh, he's just a little fella. I don't know why he always gave me such big dog energy. But he did. But he's just tiny. Which, honestly, I kind of like the idea of having a tiny dog in this house. I want to get a picture of him. But he's currently discovered his tail. There we go. So, let's go ahead and zoom on in here to little Charlie. So that we can all get a proper look at him. Honestly, he's very cute. I do really like him a lot. Alright, so these two have decided that they want to go ahead and woohoo. So if a baby comes out of this, I can't technically let them keep it. So Charlie wants to sniff Juliet, but Juliet's going to go ahead and rub his belly. But yeah, these two want to go ahead and woohoo. It looks like it's just a normal woohoo. But yeah, if they end up ever getting like pregnant again, I technically can't have her keep it. So I guess we'll have to go ahead and see how that storyline kind of works out with autonomous woohoo. I also feel kind of bad that they're woohooing in the roommate's bed. But as you know, Melina and Garnet used to woohoo here as well. So my Sims like to, have a time. But there we go. They went ahead and woohoo. They had some fun. And I think we're pretty good. Is everybody in like good moods? It seems so. But I think I'm actually going to... Look at this little fella out here. Does he have his tongue out? Oh my goodness, a baby. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you all enjoyed this video. That's not what I meant to click on. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and subscribe. I post videos typically 6 days a week right now. If you are already subscribed and want notifications when I post, you can go ahead and hit that bell. Make sure that your YouTube notifications are turned on. And I will see you all in my very next video. Bye, lovelies!